Nicky Barnes, born Leroy Nicholas Barnes on October 15, 1933, grew up in an era of Harlem that was riddled with poverty and limited opportunities, factors that significantly influenced his early life. Harlem, a neighborhood in New York City, was known for its vibrant culture but also for the challenges faced by its residents, including racial discrimination and economic hardship. This environment played a crucial role in shaping Barnes's future. As a child, Barnes experienced a turbulent family life. His father's presence was scarce, and his mother struggled with substance abuse, circumstances that left young Barnes to fend for himself in the harsh streets of Harlem. This lack of stable family support and the allure of street life gradually nudged him towards petty crimes. He began with small-time hustling, a common survival strategy among many youths in impoverished neighborhoods at the time. Barnes's entry into the drug trade marked a significant turn in his life. In the 1960s, as heroin became increasingly prevalent in New York City, Barnes saw an opportunity to rise from his life of petty crime. He quickly established himself in the burgeoning drug market, showcasing a natural aptitude for business and leadership. His operations grew rapidly, fueled by his savvy understanding of both the demand for drugs and the dynamics of the street. The formation of the Council, a coalition of African-American drug dealers, was a pivotal moment in Barnes's criminal career. This group, often likened to the Mafia, was formed to control the heroin trade in Harlem. Barnes, as a leading figure, played a central role in its operations. The Council was structured to avoid pitfalls that often plagued individual drug dealers, like territorial disputes and law enforcement infiltration. It operated with a level of sophistication and organization that was previously unseen in the drug trade within African-American communities. Barnes also established connections with other major figures in the underworld, including those involved in the Italian-American Mafia. These relationships were instrumental in expanding his drug operations, as they allowed him access to larger networks and more sophisticated smuggling routes. His ability to navigate these relationships, often marked by mutual distrust and racial tensions, further underscored his prowess as a criminal mastermind. Nicky Barnes's impact on the Harlem community and the challenges he posed to law enforcement were significant and multifaceted. As a major drug lord in the 1970s, Barnes's operations contributed to the heroin epidemic that ravaged Harlem and other urban communities. The influx of drugs brought with it increased rates of addiction, crime, and social decay, deeply affecting the fabric of the Harlem community. Families were torn apart by the consequences of drug abuse, and the community struggled with the associated health and social problems. On the law enforcement front, Barnes presented a formidable challenge. His savvy understanding of the criminal justice system, combined with his cautious operations, made him elusive to police and prosecutors. He was known for his meticulousness in avoiding direct involvement in the drug trade, thus making it difficult for law enforcement to link him directly to his criminal activities. This evasiveness earned him the nickname Mr. Untouchable, a moniker that reflected both his arrogance and the frustration felt by authorities. In the realm of media and popular culture, Barnes became something of a notorious celebrity. He was featured in news articles and magazines, often glamorized as a suave and untouchable figure. This media portrayal contributed to his legendary status in the underworld and in some quarters of society, where he was seen as a symbol of defiance against the system. Barnes's influence extended to fashion and music as well. He was known for his flamboyant style, which included custom-made suits, fur coats, and flashy jewelry. This ostentatious display of wealth and power had an impact on the fashion trends in certain circles, particularly among those who admired or aspired to his level of success in the criminal world. Moreover, Barnes's persona and lifestyle influenced the portrayal of gangsters in media and music. His image as the stylish, fearless, and cunning drug lord was echoed in films, television shows, and hip-hop music, contributing to the glorification of the gangster archetype. These portrayals often overlooked the harsh realities of the drug trade, instead focusing on the allure of power, wealth, and respect that figures like Barnes seemed to command. The pivotal case that led to the arrest and conviction of Nicky Barnes, once deemed Mr. Untouchable, marked a turning point in his life and the fight against organized crime in New York City. In 1977, after years of evading the law, Barnes was finally brought down, largely due to the efforts of a special narcotics prosecutor's office and the use of wiretaps and informants. The case against him was built on solid evidence, including testimonies from his associates in the drug trade, which ultimately led to his conviction on multiple charges of drug trafficking and racketeering. In a dramatic shift, Barnes decided to cooperate with authorities, a decision fueled by a sense of betrayal he felt when he discovered that his associates were not only running his drug empire in his absence, but were also involved with his mistress. Feeling a deep sense of treachery, Barnes became a government informant, providing key information that led to the indictments and convictions of his former associates and other major drug traffickers. Barnes's incarceration was a time of significant transformation. During his time in prison, he made efforts to rehabilitate himself. He pursued education, studying for and obtaining his high school equivalency diploma. He also engaged in introspection and expressed remorse for his past actions, recognizing the harm he caused to his community and society at large. This period of reflection and transformation was crucial in his journey towards becoming a reformed individual. Ultimately, Barnes's cooperation with the authorities and his efforts at rehabilitation led to a reduction in his life sentence. In 1998, after serving 21 years, he was released from prison and entered the Federal Witness Protection Program. Under this program, Barnes assumed a new identity and began a new life, far removed from his past as a drug lord in Harlem. His time under witness protection was characterized by a low-profile existence, a stark contrast to his former life of notoriety and flamboyance. What do you think about Nicky Barnes' story? A tale of caution, a story of redemption, or something in between? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of New York's most enigmatic figures, give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe for more content. Until next time.